committed to you. Fox Carolina, the 4 o'clock news starts now.
President Biden says Americans must do better when it comes to getting vaccinated, admitting even with vaccines we'll see breakthrough cases, but less deaths. His message just days before Christmas. Plus, we're talking to a local chapter of the Red Cross on the cleanup efforts in the Midwest, how they're helping the victims from the tornado outbreak last week. But we begin with breaking news. A homicide victim out of Pickens County has been identified this afternoon. The coroner says Steve Neese was found shot to death on Sunday night. This deadly shooting happened in the front yard of a home on Stewart Ginn Road. Now, as of this hour, no one has been charged in the case. If you know anything about this deadly shooting, call Crime Stoppers at 1-888-CRIME-SC. Well, this teenager is missing out of Rutherford County. The sheriff's office is asking anyone who knows where Caitlin Bodford is at this hour to call 911. She could be in the Caldwell County area of North Carolina. Well, meteorologist Bob Trihey in this afternoon for Kinder, and I'll tell you, it's a wet one out there, and we have more rain heading our way.
We do, yeah. You know, winter is off to a wet start. You know, it started late this morning, and we have a system, Cody, that's overachieving. Yeah, the models kind of missed it a little bit, but a nice push of rain coming through Georgia on into the upstate right now. And this is good news. We need the rain, and we're running a deficit for December and the year, but plenty of green on the map, even some purple and white, maybe some ice pellets or snow flurries up high above 3,000 feet. But for the most part, we're looking at a cold rain that is moving in right now. A little tour farther south, Greenwood, Lawrence, back through Elberton. We're seeing the rain streaming in from the south and west. Also seeing the rain along the I-85 corridor. So it's been a little while since we've seen it. So just take it a little slower on the roads. And in the mountains, we have a cold rain. But if you look real close, you can see some purple and some blue showing up. That's the higher elevation that could be seeing some snow, but places like Asheville, Hendersonville, and Bryson City, you're just seeing plain rain. Now, here's a bigger system. We have this upper level low that the models missed out on that's giving us the rain now, and then actually a surface low that is moving off the coast. So it's going to take a few hours to get this out of here. And as you can see, temperatures too warm for snow. We're looking at low to mid 40s. It's a cold rain, 44 in Greenville, Anderson 42, Spartanburg 43, Asheville right now, you're at 46. And as we go through this evening, you can see how the rain does start to fall apart a little bit. And then I think by midnight, it should be totally out of here. Might take a little while. And then we do start to clear things out dramatically so, moving into Wednesday with a lot more sunshine. And it will be warmer at that time. But kind of rainy through this evening and cold, but no worries of any freezing or anything like that. Lower 40s and then into the 30s as we start to clear it out late tonight. And for the mountains, 40s for you, 30s, a cold rain, and then that cold air is just a little delayed to come in to change any of that to snow, but it'll be clearing out and pretty cold by the morning hours. In the meantime, Chris is off. Let's send it back to the desk and Cody with a look at the roads.
All right, Bob, thanks so much. In Greenville County, you can see the rain falling, and we have a lane blocked due to a stalled out vehicle on Highway 290. That's Locust Hill Road at Fairview Road. Also, another stalled vehicle on Wade Hampton Boulevard at Tappan Drive. A crash on Woodruff Road at Highway 146. That's never a good sign. Over in Spartanburg County, you can see more rain there. We have a crash on Fair Forest Road at Old Fish Camp Road and a crash on Peachwood Center Drive at Franklin Avenue. Be careful if you're heading out. Here is a look at the slowdown on I-85 South at the 57-mile marker. It's going to be a rough afternoon commute. Stay with us through the 6:30 hour. We'll keep you updated. Well, new at 4, the Red Cross is updating us on the situation across the Midwest. A tornado outbreak last week killed close to 100 people. The path of destruction is spread over half a dozen states. Fox Carolina's Carrie Weimer talked with members of the local Red Cross who are on the ground there. And Carrie, of course, being so close to Christmas makes this even more devastating.
Yeah, absolutely, Cody. You know, while many are busy this week getting ready to travel or prepare for the holidays, others are still trying to recover from losing everything in those deadly tornadoes that hit 5 states over a week ago. But thanks to organizations like the American Red Cross, there's a helping hand in that recovery. Red Cross are working around the clock to make sure people in the path of the deadly storms have food, water, shelter, and clothing. Their communications director says currently there are 470 disaster workers on the ground, 18 of them from South Carolina, 2 of them from right here in the upstate. The Red Cross says there are around 900 people displaced from the storms that have many needs.
The folks on the ground that we're supporting have many needs. A lot of them, their homes have been completely destroyed, or they've suffered immeasurable losses of loved ones. So the devastation has been really overwhelming, I think, for everyone that's on the ground.
Now, the Red Cross says they need your help with 3 things in particular. They tell us blood donations are historically low, and getting blood products to where they need to be is very critical right now. The Red Cross says they also welcome volunteers that can serve in many capacities, some of those even being virtual. Lastly, they ask for financial donations to continue to support those relief efforts. Now, with all the normal challenges that come from a disaster, the American Red Cross says there's one more they're having to deal with. It's called Omicron. Coming up in our 5 o'clock newscast, I'll tell you what they're having to do because of it. Cody?
All right, Carrie, thanks so much. And no doubt people hit by these storms have a long road to recovery. That's why our new parent company, Gray TV, is teaming up with the Salvation Army for Heal the Heartland. We have a new text campaign underway right now. You can donate by sending the text, you see it there, HL Tornado to 5155. Well, we're seeing a rise in COVID cases across the country. The mayor in Atlanta issued an executive order this afternoon to reinstate a citywide indoor mask mandate. The mayor points to the current trend. A month ago, Georgia was averaging around 700 new cases a week. This week, the state is reporting over 2,600 new cases. The president addressed the country just a short time ago, urging Americans to get vaccinated as he updated the White House's plan to combat the virus.
With a new surge comes a new plan. The White House taking extra measures against COVID-19.
We all want this to be over, but we're still in it. And this is a critical moment. We also have more tools than we ever had before.
Among the new initiatives, 500 million free at-home rapid tests to be made available to Americans next month, new or expanded vaccination and testing sites with increased access, the deployment of 1,000 service members and additional medical teams in January and February to hospitals overwhelmed by the surge.
With putting up about 20,000 testing sites, with getting 500 million tests very quickly, literally within the next few days.
The president also reassuring people who are vaccinated, but also warning those who are unvaccinated about the potential threat of severe illness.
If you're not fully vaccinated, you have good reason to be concerned. You're at a high risk of getting sick. And if you get sick, you're likely to spread it to others. Almost everyone who has died from COVID-19 in the past many months has been unvaccinated.
The White House moving quickly as the Omicron variant surges nationwide. The CDC projects 73% of new cases across the country are Omicron.
If you are vaccinated and follow the precautions that we all know well, you should feel comfortable celebrating Christmas and the holidays as you planned it.
I'm Daryl Forger supporting.
And the president made it clear we aren't going back to where we were in March of 2020. And he said there's no need to panic. In fact, new research shows this new variant is causing less serious issues than the Delta. It's a fact the Omicron variant is spreading much easier, but research is showing it's having a lower infection risk inside our lungs. The study also showed booster shots are a huge factor in improving antibody response against the new variant, which experts say points to the importance of getting the extra shot. More research, of course, is underway as there are so many unknowns with this virus. And of course, you can always stay updated with our free Fox Carolina News app. Well, happening tonight, Greenville County Council is expected to vote on a plan aimed at helping the traffic headaches on Woodruff Road. It's a $120 million plan to expand the parallel parkway extension. Right now, it runs from Verde to Woodruff Industrial Lane. That's the road by Target. The extension would follow Woodruff Road over 85, 385, and let drivers out at Smith Hines Road. That's right by Taco Libera. The state would cover 40% of the cost. The Greenville-Pickens Area Transportation Study would cover 35%, and the county the last 25%. We'll be at that 5 o'clock meeting and let you know how council votes. Well, a record number of people are hitting the roads. We'll check in with a local travel agent about traveling smart. And a major part of our holidays, truck drivers who are doing the extra right now to make sure you get those packages, how they're dealing with a record number of job openings along with some long hours. Welcome back. Local law enforcement across our area giving back this holiday season. Today, Spartanburg County deputies took a group of kids out shopping at the Walmart in Boiling Springs. One family tells us the gifts are helping to fill the gap this holiday season.
It let me know that help is out here to help me at Christmas time when I have no funds to help my grandkids myself.
The deputies got $150 to spend on each child. The sheriff's office has been doing this since 2009.